to you. Yes, I do. I want to run to you. Won't you hold me in your arms and keep me safe from harm? I want to run to you. But if I come to you, tell me, will you stay or will you run away? I was hanging out with the girls at the club, just laughing and talking and having a real good time. When I saw the finest man, ooh, I can't lie, the sight of him blew my mind. I was thinking to myself, well, that man turns me on. His body was divine. I wanted him to be mine. My willpower was almost gone. And then I looked at his face, and he was looking back at me. Uh-oh. His eyes on fire, burning with intensity. And I thought to myself, I don't know you, but I know I like what I see. I said, wow. 3 days of snow down in Birmingham. Thought he'd wonder just where I am. I dialed our number all night long, but I got no comfort on the telephone. So I ran out, caught me a midnight flight. Thought some of my good loving would make everything alright, but the landlord said he had met you when we were 17. Think of how we wasted all those years in between. But would we have been wise enough to know how to make a go of it? Knowing what we know of it, love's a grown-up game. Oh, but all the same, I will wish I met you. When we were very, very young, before the wine was tasted, before our songs were sung, but oh, how can life mean anything if time had stolen love away? I'm glad I never met you, baby. Never met you till today.
Hello, and welcome to the Weequahic High School Virtual Hall of Distinction 2021 Induction Ceremony. My name is Corey Barron Rogers, 2009 Weequahic High School graduate, a Weequahic High School scholarship recipient, co-chair of this year's Hall of Distinction Committee, and member of the Weequahic High School Alumni Association Board of Trustees. I will be serving as your host during tonight's program. Thank you for joining us. Weequahic High School has a strong legacy, and many of our graduates have made significant contributions in the areas of education, philanthropy, science, technology, medicine, social justice, and sports, just to name a few. Shortly after our founding, the Alumni Association decided to select graduates from each decade of the school's existence and induct them into our Alumni Hall of Distinction. This notable distinction is an important way for us to honor their contributions and to highlight them as models for our current students. This evening, we will be inducting 10 alumni to join the 32 alumni who've already been inducted. So let's begin.
Hi, and welcome to the Weequahic High School Alumni Association's 2021 Hall of Distinction Induction Ceremony and Fundraiser. I'm Katherine Johnson, the class of '84. As co-chair of this planning committee for this event, I am pleased to say we have put together a great event to recognize 10 alumni who have done amazing things after leaving Weequahic. These individuals have made wonderful contributions in the areas of education, science, philanthropy, and public service. And much of their success in life began at Weequahic. And of course, we know at Weequahic, we were always demanded to not only do our best, but to be our best. And the Alumni Association is pleased to continue this tradition by supporting our current students with scholarships and other support. And we invite you to continue to help us to do this. So again, welcome and thank you for your support.
Good evening, Weequahic High School. As Superintendent of Schools, it is my honor, indeed my privilege, to be joining you this evening on this most important occasion. Ladies and gentlemen, I wanted to take this opportunity to recognize the incredible work of Ms. Lawson. She has been extremely instrumental in important work of the school, of the association, and in assisting and providing much needed at times guidance on behalf of former students. And as a Science High School graduate to Weequahic High School former students, I just wanted you to know how proud I am of her and of the incredible work of this association. Tonight, you do what you have always done, which is to act with distinction in recognizing the new honorees. And I wanted to take this opportunity to congratulate all of the inductees for 2021. A big congratulations to you. Very dear to us, former board member Kim Gaddy, and one of our current administrators, Fahim Ellis. A big congratulations to you. And by the two of you being recognized, we know the capacity and the potential of those who are also being honored with you this evening. So much has been accomplished, and there's so much still to do. I promise you this, that with the Weequahic High School Alumni Association, we will in fact create, with the assistance of other alumni associations, an organization amongst all of our very, very best former graduates to not only instill what the future should look like, but a path so that all the students currently in our high schools will know how far they can go. A big congratulations to you, Weequahic. I am very proud of you, and have a great night.
Hello, I am Mark Tarabor, former co-president and member of the Board of Trustees and class of June 1963. Weequahic High School opened in 1933 with more than 2,000 students. On its walls in the high school lobby is Michael Lenson's mural, The Enlightenment of Man, one of the most important installations of public art in New Jersey. Today, at 87 years old, the high school features an allied health academy and is the home of the Weequahic High School Alumni Association.
Hello, I'm Kareem Arnold, board co-president, class of 1984. In its early years, Weequahic High School was recognized as the top academic school in the state. Some of its most famous alumni included Philip Roth Pulitzer Prize-winning author, Alvin Ellis, championship coach of NBA Warriors basketball team, Reese Schonenfeld, co-founder of CNN and the Food Network, Dr. James Alfred Horton, a respected African-American scholar, and Sandy King, Emmy Award-winning host of Due Process, a news program on the NJ Network channel.
Hi, I'm Art Lutsky, Board Treasurer, Class of 1963. In 1997, Hal Braff, Class of 1952, and Sheldon Bross, Class of 1955, formed the Weequahic High School Alumni Association. In Hal's words, quote, "It was not from our differences, but from the traditions that we have in common that gave birth to the Weequahic High School Alumni Association in 1997. A unique opportunity to bring people together, people who seem so far apart, yet who have shared something significant and precious. Their lives were shaped in their Weequahic years," unquote. Our mission was to use the support and resources of our extended alumni family to provide opportunities to the current students at Weequahic. At the end of that school year, we gave out our first 5 college scholarships.
Hello, I am Ruby Baskerville, Board Co-President, Class of 1961. It's been an incredible journey, so much accomplished in a relatively small amount of time. Over the years, the Alumni Association has grown steadily. The response from our alumni has been exceptional. We have an alumni office at the high school, a part-time executive director, an alumni board of trustees, and status as a 501c3 nonprofit organization.
Hello, I'm Ben Wolf, Secretary of the Board of Trustees. I'm from the class of June 1955. Thousands of alumni from each generation of Weequahic, living in all parts of the United States and abroad, have contributed to our success. For many of us, the Weequahic name is magic. It releases wonderful memories from the past and connects us to our roots. The first 23 years of Alumni Association has been extraordinary. Several years ago, the Alumni Association assisted filmmaker Beth Cruvant in making of the film Heart of Stone, an award-winning documentary about the high school, its then principal, Ron Stone, and the history of the Alumni Association. The film became a successful fundraising event for the Alumni Association when it made its New Jersey debut at the South Orange Performing Arts Center.
Our first inductee is retired New Jersey Judge Miriam Spann. Judge Spann had a notable career of over 29 years as an attorney and as a New Jersey municipal judge. Miriam was one of only 4 women in her Rutgers Law School class, graduating cum laude in 1966. At Weequahic, she was awarded the prestigious Louis Bamberger Award.
I want to thank the Alumni Association for selecting me for this great honor and congratulate the other 9 distinguished honorees. Their resumes humbled me. All I did was become a judge. My years at Weequahic were my real glory days. It was such a stimulating and welcoming environment. The greatest moment of my life was when I received the Bamberger Medal at graduation, a long-gone tradition. It was even better than when I was sworn in as a Superior Court judge at the Union County Courthouse in 1984, and friends and family cheered. There were many wonderful and caring teachers at Weequahic, and my education there prepared me for my career as a lawyer and judge. It was that, more than college at Newark Rutgers, that gave me the courage and confidence to do anything I chose. I am grateful and love the aim of those who formed and sustained the Alumni Association to help current students at our beloved high school with scholarships and mentorship. In retirement, I look back at my legal career with great pleasure. I did exactly what I wanted to do. When I finished law school in 1966, there were very few women lawyers, but I found my niche in public service law. First, as a public defender in the brand new New Jersey office, and I loved being a trial lawyer, helping the poor and desperate, and later working as a public advocate in public interest law. Criminal trial work was exciting and rewarding. It was the late 60s and 70s and anything seemed possible. One of my proudest moments was defending a woman who had killed her husband and getting an acquittal with using expert testimony on the battered women's syndrome. It was the first time in New Jersey that defense was allowed in court. My many years on the bench could provide many more war stories. It was a really fun job. Everything I did relates back to my high school experience. I was well prepared. I wish good luck and fulfilling lives to all the current students and alumni of Weequahic High School.
Our next inductee is the late Herbert Wolkstein. Mr. Wolkstein was a leader in space communications and satellite technology. Herbert received RCA's highest honor, the David Sarnoff Research Award, for outstanding technical achievement. Accepting his award is his son, John.
Hello, I'm Dr. John Wolkstein. On behalf of my late father, Herbert J. Wolkstein, I am honored to accept this Weequahic High School Hall of Distinction Award from the Alumni Association. I am certain my father would humbly thank Weequahic High School Alumni Association and everyone that played a role in his amazing professional career. We're extremely proud of his accomplishments. I have a few of his patents on display above. On behalf of my entire family, thank you again to the Weequahic High School Alumni Committee for awarding this well-deserved award and honor to my late father. Thank you again from the entire Wolkstein family.
Miss Linda Arnold Davis. Linda is currently the Director of Family Health Services at University Hospital in Newark and is studying for her doctoral degree at Felician University.
Good evening. My name is Linda Arnold. I would like to take this opportunity to thank the Weequahic Alumni Association for this distinguished honor. I have received numerous awards throughout my career, but this one remains close to my heart because it comes from my peers. I learned from Weequahic when opportunity comes to take it and do the best you can with it. That has been my goal, to take every opportunity I get and make the best of it on my job, in my community, and my family. Once again, I am so grateful and thank you for thinking of me for this distinguished honor.
Our next inductee is Mr. Ed Goldstein. Along with his wife, Sue, Ed founded the Valerie Fund. In 2016, Ed was inducted into the New Jersey Hall of Fame. He was also awarded the New Jersey State Governor's Jefferson Award for public service.
Hi everyone, thanks for tuning in. Thanks also to the committee for nominating me, and a special congratulations to my fellow recipients. Probably like you, Weequahic was a special place for me. It was where I got a fine education and I met lifetime friends that I'm still in touch with. Weequahic was a foundation for my life's pursuits. But the object of this virtual event is not about me. It's for the deserving bright students from Weequahic High School who have a dream of continuing their education. But, again, they do not have the financial means to do so. My hope is that you will contribute to the Weequahic High School Scholarship Foundation to make their dreams a reality. Thank you so much.
Miss Kim Thompson Gaddy is the next inductee. Kim was an elected member of the Newark Board of Education and was one of the first co-presidents of the Weequahic High School Alumni Association. In her junior year at Weequahic, she was the only Newark resident to make the all-state bowling team for New Jersey. Kim has a long career working on environmental and educational issues.
Greetings. My name is Kim Thompson Gaddy, and I am a 1982 graduate of Weequahic High School. I want to thank the Weequahic Alumni Association for the selection of honoring me as a member of the 2021 Hall of Distinction class. I am so thankful for the 4 years that I spent at Weequahic, participating on the bowling team with Coach Jackson, the softball team with Miss McLeod, the basketball team with Coach Gaylord, my many talks with Miss Lorraine White, my guidance counselor, Miss Smart, my English teacher, Miss Finley and Miss Williams, of course, our senior class advisors, Mr. Troublefield and Miss Pfeiffer, and the fun that I had with all of my classmates. I thank you for this honor, and it is so hard to be an Indian. God bless each and every one of you, and keep supporting Weequahic. Thank you.
Let me take a moment to again congratulate these alumni. We will now take a brief intermission with a musical interlude by 1968 Weequahic High School graduate, accomplished jazz artist, and former Hall of Distinction inductee, Miss Carrie Jackson.
Now, if you're home sitting in your living room, which I know you are, if you're at your computer, if you're surrounded by family, I want you to put your hands together. Hey! This is all about the music. This pandemic has hit us very hard. So this is a venue that we can appreciate, and we thank you so much for being out there listening to us. Hi, JVC! When I fall in love, it will be forever. Or I'll never fall in love. In a restless world like this is, love is ended before it's begun. Moonlight kisses seem to cool in the warmth of the sun. But when I give my heart, it will be completely, or I'll never fall in love. And the moment I can feel that you feel the same way I do. That's when I fall in love with you. That's when I fall in love. when I fall in love. It will be forever, or I'll never fall in love. In a restless world like this is, love is ended before it's begun, and too many moonlight kisses seem to cool in the warmth of the sun. When I give my heart, it will be completely, or I'll never fall in love. And the moment I can feel that you feel the same way I do, that's when I fall in love. That's when I fall in love. That's when I fall in love with you. That's when I fall in love. That's when I fall in love with you. With you. With you.
Welcome back, and we hope you enjoyed the music.
Hello, I am Mary Dawkins, Board Trustee, Class of 1971. The primary goal of the Alumni Association is to encourage more students to pursue higher learning beyond Weequahic at a college or trade school. To assist them financially, we have raised nearly $1 million for scholarships. On an annual basis, between 25 and 30 students are selected to receive scholarships. We also provide financial assistance to current college students.
Hello, I'm Keith Salters, Board Trustee, Class of 1985. The Alumni Association has also sponsored many activities at the high school. For example, providing funds for the National Honor Society, organizing career awareness days, funding marching band activities, male and female athletic programs, ski trips, and theatrical performances in NYC. As a result, the students' learning experience at the high school is enhanced and enriched.
Hello, I'm Mr. Craig McDaniel, Board Trustee, Class of 1979. In 2004, Ms. Lavinia Rogers, a French teacher at Weequahic, had a wild idea. She wanted to take her French club students on a trip to Paris, France. However, she needed more than $35,000 to make it happen. Within a year, she and her students raised $12,000 on their own. And the Alumni Association raised the balance. An idea that initially seemed impossible came to fruition during the spring break of 2005. Ms. Rogers, 3 chaperones, 13 students spent 13 days in Paris, France. How do you follow up such an amazing trip with another trip to France and a trip to French-speaking Montreal, Canada in the ensuing years?
Hello, I am Yolanda Cassidy Bogan, Board Trustee, Class of 1988. When history is being made, you want to be a part of it. On January 20th in 2009, President Barack Obama became the first African American president of the United States. One of our Board of Trustee members, Arnold Keller, thought that it was important for all students and staff to see the inauguration. Since going to Washington, D.C. wasn't practical, he decided to pay for the wiring and technology to broadcast the inauguration on screens throughout the high school. In 2010, 41 students did have the opportunity to go to Washington, D.C. for a 3-day visit. They toured the Capitol, the Supreme Court building, the National Archives, and the National Holocaust Museum. In addition, they met Representative Donald M. Payne Sr., Senator Frank Lautenberg, Representative and Senior Rights Leader John Lewis, and Supreme Court Justice Samuel Alito.
Hello, Weequahic alumni and friends. I'm Phil Urish, the founding executive director of the Weequahic High School Alumni Association and a graduate from the class of 1964. I was there back in 1997 when Hal and Sheldon started this amazing organization. And now, 23 years later, I can state with pride that our Alumni Association has become a wonderful model for passing on our legacy as previous generations of Weequahic give back to support the current students at the high school. The Alumni Association has had a tremendous impact on the Weequahic of today. It has become an important resource to the high school as it provides students with an array of possibilities that might not otherwise be available to them. Over the past years, we have become one of the largest, most active, and successful urban high school alumni groups in Newark, the state of New Jersey, and across America. We are very gratified to be part of the growing Weequahic family and to steadfastly carry out our mission to provide greater opportunity to all Weequahic High School students.
Our next honoree is the late Stanley Herr. Stanley argued several noted cases on the civil rights of the disabled that led to the passing of the 1975 National Education for All Handicapped Children Act and the abolishment of the death penalty for those with intellectual disabilities. Accepting his award are his daughters, Deborah and Alana.
Our father, Stanley Herr, who passed away in 2001, considered the Weequahic neighborhood where he grew up and high school to be a magical place. He and our Aunt Judy loved their high school years with favorite teachers like Sadie Rouse, who taught honors history. He was academically challenged at Weequahic and well prepared for his later pursuits.
Our dad's lifelong love of running started junior year with his first 26-mile race on a route mapped out by him and his friends. As our aunt shared with us, his friends followed him in a car and provided water and moral support to him.
Our father, a law professor, was a leading expert in the field of disability rights and found his passion in teaching generations of students like his beloved Weequahic teachers. His impact and legacy reverberates to this day because of his contributions to the passage of the Americans with Disabilities Act and his work to establish the right that all children have equal access to public education, no matter their disability or educational needs.
We are so proud to accept this honor on our dad's behalf. We wish he could be here to speak to you himself, but extend our deepest gratitude to those who selected him for the Hall of Distinction, to his former teachers, and his dear friends like Bobby Mack, Billy Belfer, Jonathan Leaf, Larry Litsky, Judy Moss, and Marjorie Abrams, who helped mold him. Thank you.
Miss Marjorie Tebankin has a 50-year career in executive leadership with a focus on philanthropy, nonprofit organizations, and public policy. Marjorie served as the director of VISTA during the Carter administration and headed the Streisand, ARCA, and Righteous Persons Foundations. Unfortunately, Mr. Bankin was not able to join us this evening to accept her award, but she has expressed her appreciation for Weequahic High School and for being inducted in this year's Hall of Distinction by stating, "I am deeply appreciative of this recognition and truly sorry that circumstances prevent me from being with you. I treasure my time at Weequahic High School. I was surrounded by a terrific group of friends, teachers that were intellectually stimulating, and a community that felt like an extended family. My 4-year experience gave me the confidence, curiosity, and security to leave high school and go off into the adult world and thrive." Mr. Fahim Ellis was the youngest person ever to serve as principal of Weequahic High School. Mr. Ellis is still making significant contributions to the education of students in the city of Newark, academically, culturally, and through sports. Fahim is currently the athletic director and chairperson of the physical education department at Malcolm X Shabazz High School in Newark.
Greetings, fellow alumni, friends, family, and distinguished guests. It is truly a great honor to be nominated to be inducted into the Weequahic High School Alumni Association Hall of Distinction. It is a great pleasure that I accept this nomination. First, I would like to thank the Weequahic High School Alumni Association and salute to all this year's inductees and past, each of whom have made an incredible mark in society. Weequahic High School has been more to me than just an institution of learning. As a student, it was a home away from home. It was a place where I could grow academically, and teachers demanded academic excellence, and I was excited to meet the challenge. It was a place where I could grow socially by interacting with my friends and joking with my teammates while I practiced or walking down the hallway. It was a place where I could be part of a team led by legendary coaches like football coach Bernie Adams, basketball coach Frank Gavin, or the baseball coach Bill Hicks. See, the coaches were not just coaches. They were more like father figures, and the teachers were more like mentors. It was a place where it felt like family. I come from a big family, all of whom I love dearly. From my mom, Cheryl Ellis, who was also a Weequahic High School graduate, class of 73, and my father, Keith Ellis. To my brothers and sisters, Kwan, Kia, Tajar, Adria, Brianna, and Andrew, and to my Aunt Gloria, and a host of other relatives whom I love. I know what family looks like. That's how I know when I was at Weequahic, I was amongst family. I was hired as a physical education teacher at Weequahic High School immediately after graduating college. Coach Bernie Adams gave me my first coaching job. The late Principal Ron Stone gave me my first leadership role as a dean of discipline. Weequahic High School is where I gained my love for education and athletics. It is where coaches and administration believed in me as a person and as a leader. That is why I was ecstatic to take on the role of principal at Weequahic High School. My goal was to continue the rich tradition of ensuring each student and staff member felt part of a family and creating a school where students can thrive academically, socially, and emotionally. As principal, I received outstanding support from the community and alumni association members such as Phil Urish and the late Howard Brav, just to name a few. The school's success and achievements could not be possible without my leadership team: Kelly Williams, Willie Worley, Troy Long, Sherlyn Shalin, Liz Aranjo, Gary Westbury, and Darnell Megan. Thank you, and I appreciate all of your hard work and dedication to the students of Weequahic High School. To my Malcolm X Shabazz School family, thank you for all of your support, and I look forward to continuing to build a great school along with great students, teachers, administrators, and parents. And to my amazing, beautiful, and intelligent wife, Kim, thank you for being my rock and for your love and support. I'm so blessed to have you. My success would not be possible without you. To my children, Shay, Jada, and Jazan, I love you dearly, and you are my why. You motivate me to continue to build schools that feel like family. Again, thank you all, and I'm truly honored. IP.
The late Milton Perlmutter not only was president and CEO of Supermarkets General Corporation, Milton also served as president of the Jewish Federation of Greater Metro West, the Food Marketing Institute, and Congregation B'nai Jeshurun. He also met his wife, Harriet, at Weequahic, and she is accepting his award.
Thank you for inviting Milton to be inducted into the Weequahic High School Hall of Distinction. I also want to thank Weequahic High School for all those responsible for the excellent education Milton received at the school. His education there prepared him for his future education. Lastly, I want to thank Weequahic High School for the role it played in my marriage to Milton. My sister, Carolyn Claire Critchman Witterman, was a classmate of Milton's. One day was when she was shopping in the Lions ShopRite, later the Lions Pathmark. Carolyn asked Milton to ask me out on a date. He did that same Saturday night that she had asked him to do this. I knew on that first date Milton was the man I wanted to marry.
Our final inductee, but by no means our last, is Dr. Naomi Ajay. Naomi's academic experiences include the Warren Alpert Medical School of Brown University, Harvard T.H. Chan School of Public Health, and Teach for America in Baltimore, Maryland. Dr. Ajay is currently a physician at Yale New Haven Medical Center. She was also a Weequahic High School scholarship recipient.
Hello, Weequahic family. My name is Naomi Ajay. I am a current obstetrician and gynecologist in training at Yale New Haven Hospital in Connecticut. I wanted to take a moment to say a huge thank you to all of my Weequahic family for your unwavering support of me since I joined you in 2005. I have been constantly inspired by my classmates to see the milestones you've all accomplished, and also inspired by our teachers who have continuously supported me even beyond my high school days, especially Mr. Healy and Mr. Young, both of whom drove me from Newark to Ithaca so I could start college and have been part of my story ever since. I also want to say a huge thank you to my guidance counselor, Ms. Bogan, as well as our principals, Mrs. Hayden, and our former principal, Mr. Stone. Thank you all for this amazing, incredible honor of being inducted into the Hall of Distinction. Every success I've been able to garner up to this point has really been a testament of our collective support system and our collective success story. Thank you.
The Weequahic High School Alumni Association extends our congratulations to all of the inductees to our 2021 Alumni Hall of Distinction. Each inductee has made a notable impact on the community or on society at large. Their biographies are on our website. We invite you to go there to see all that they've accomplished. Now, I'd like to turn the program over to our Executive Director, Myra Lawson, for a special announcement.
Hi, this is Myra Lawson, class of 1970 and current Executive Director of the Weequahic High School Alumni Association. Over this past year, we were impacted by the serious consequences of a worldwide pandemic, COVID-19. In Newark, schools had to close, learning had to take place virtually, and many residents were forced to quarantine in place, resulting in a need for support on multiple fronts. The suddenness of this event took many by surprise, and we had to make profound adjustments. The Alumni Association was fortunate enough to be able to provide the high school with 100 Chromebooks and licenses through a grant we received from Wells Fargo Bank and a donation from the class of 1963. Additionally, as a result of the generosity of our alumni, we provided meals to the workers at Newark Beth Israel Medical Center as a thank you. We were also able to make a financial contribution to the Community Food Bank of New Jersey, which provided 6,000 meals to families and individuals. Tonight, we'd like to specifically thank Newark Beth Israel Medical Center, one of our community partners, for all they've done during this extremely difficult and challenging time. Beth Israel has a special place in the heart of many Weequahic alumni who were born at the Beth, had children born at the Beth, as were mine, or who worked at or volunteer at the Beth. We are very proud to say thank you to Newark Beth Israel Medical Center and to present them with a special plaque acknowledging this. Now I'd like to introduce Mr. Darrell Terry, the CEO of Newark Beth Israel Medical Center, and thank you all again for everything that you do.
Good evening. I am Darrell Terry, President and Chief Executive Officer of Newark Beth Israel Medical Center and Children's Hospital, New Jersey. I would like to congratulate this year's Alumni Association inductees. You're joining a group filled with distinguished members, many of whom were born at the Beth. Some, like our very own Dr. Victor Barsonet, made history here. It is an honor to receive this award for outstanding community service during the COVID-19 pandemic. Newark Beth Israel is a national leader in cardiac care, lung transplantation, a world's best hospital, and a leader in patient safety. But the past year has been extremely difficult for all of us. The pandemic hit our communities hard. So many lost loved ones to this virus. And then, as the COVID numbers began to decrease, our nation was gripped by social unrest. I'm so proud of my team, all of the doctors, nurses, and staff who care for our patients and their loved ones during the worst of this pandemic. And when called upon to do so, they stood together against racism and injustice. They are truly healthcare heroes and most deserving of this award. Thank you and good night.
Thank you, Myra, and thank you again to Beth Israel Hospital. Before we end our program, we would like for you to hear from two of our scholarship recipients and the current principal of Weequahic.
Hi, my name is Shalom Jimo, and I graduated from Weequahic High School in 2019. Going to Weequahic High School really helped me get ready for college. My teachers, my friends, and the administration was so helpful. They helped me meet so many influential people. I was able to connect and network with so many college admission officers. And it really solidified my decision to become a medical doctor. Also, the Weequahic High School Alumni Association was of great help to me and my family. It gave me scholarship every single year. It's just really, really heartwarming to know like I can always reach out to them and they always help. The scholarship has helped me so much in purchasing my books, helping with my tuition and my transportation, and I'm really, really grateful because I wouldn't be in college enough for the Weequahic High School Alumni Association. I'm really grateful. I want to say a big thank you, and I'm so honored and so grateful. I'm so proud to have attended Weequahic High School, and I'm a proud alum. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Have a great day.
Hey, how's it going? My name is DeAndre Johnson. I'm a Weequahic High School graduate class of 2015, and the education and support that I received in Weequahic was very important to where I am today. I remember being a student there and participating in things like the Math Olympics, where we compete against different high schools to see who was the best students in math, and it was just so much fun. And what that did was set a seed in me to making me believe that there is more for me that I can do, like going to the college and receiving a higher education. And now today I'm sitting here as a teacher and a PhD student at the University of Virginia. And I just want to thank the Weequahic High School Alumni Association for setting that seed in us financially and giving us that support. So thank you, Weequahic High School Alumni Association.
Hello, Weequahic High School Alumni Association and friends. I'm honored to be a part of this year's Hall of Distinction virtual ceremony. Congratulations to all the honorees, and know that your continuous love and support of Weequahic High School never goes unnoticed. Again, congratulations to the honorees, and on behalf of the entire Weequahic High School staff and students, we thank you.
Hi, my name is Ruby Williams Baskerville, co-president of the Weequahic High School Alumni Association. I would just like to say again how proud we are of the 2021 inductees to the Weequahic High School Alumni Hall of Distinction. We are equally proud of all the graduates of our high school, a school which has instilled in many of us a love of education and the drive to be our best in serving our families, our communities, and our country. Your support of this program enables us to assist upcoming graduates of the high school and those already in college to achieve their goals of attaining a degree. Your contributions to this work has been invaluable. If you'd like to share this program and our website with other alumni, please do so. And please keep in mind it is never too late to make a donation or to join the Alumni Association. Information about this is on our website, which is weequahicalumni.org. That's weequahicalumni.org. Thank you again for spending time with us and honoring some of Weequahic's best.